All right, a stern warning from the FDA against a new challenge that is popping up on social media. It's called the Milk Crate Challenge. You've probably seen it. You've probably shaken your head. People are stacking milk crates in the shape of a pyramid and trying to climb as high as they can before it collapses, and that happens. I can't believe I'm saying this, but doing this can be very dangerous and can land you in the hospital. The FDA says it's not recommended. Despite the warning, doctors are seeing a jump in hospital visits linked to the challenge. They say the preventable visits are now not what they want to see during the pandemic.
These ICU beds in many hospitals around this great nation are full. We don't need you in these hospitals with a broken arm because you decided to watch something on TikTok.
All right. So that's an influencer from Peloton sharing those warnings from health officials. Some of the most common injuries linked to the challenge are broken wrists, broken arms, as well as head and back injuries. I want to get straight to Lori Osachy, owner of the Body Image Counseling Center. Lori, it's a recipe for disaster. Simple as that.
It is. I think as a parent and as an adult, a grown adult, it's really difficult to understand why we'd even be talking about this. Why doesn't common sense take over?
Yeah, right. And we have seen these TikTok and social media challenges before, from drinking a gallon of milk to, staying underwater. They're just not rooted in good health practices.
No, they're not. But I think it's important to understand as parents, our impulse is to just take everything away, to take social media away. And that's really not the way to go about it. This is part of our kids' worlds, whether we like it or not, social media. So we have to find a way to help them to listen to us without tuning us out.
All right. And that's easier said than done, isn't it?
It is. But I think there's a way to do it. So first of all, try not to ban your kids from all of the social media, ban them from TikTok, because if you just ban it, there's a million ways for them to go behind your back and do it on a friend's phone or do it on someone else's computer. So if you ban it or say it's horrible, they're going to tune you out and go behind your back. So what you really want to do is help your kid kind of come up with the answer. I would start with a soft approach by asking them, what's really this one? But there was the ice bucket challenge that was very dangerous, and it helped a lot of people. So if you let your child give you the answer, say, what are the positive challenges that you think are out there? Or what's really fun about TikTok? A lot of parents haven't even gone on TikTok. I would say, go on and look at some of those cute videos. It's not all bad. And then ask your kid to tell you, what do you think are the dangers of doing a challenge like this? And, kids will tell you.
And sometimes it's about having them step back and say, you know what, I didn't really think about that. I didn't really think about the consequences. You're right, Mom. You're right, Dad.
Well, you're right, Mom and Dad might not come till they're 30, but it will come, trust. But remember that a child's prefrontal cortex of the brain does not fully develop until they're around 25. And so that's the part of the brain that gives you impulse control and logic. And then when you combine that with getting likes and having, thousands of people watching you and egging you on with that peer pressure, it's very hard to resist. So it's a teaching moment for your child. If you can come at it without panicking and have a discussion, that's your best bet.
Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is, whether we like it or not, social media is here, so we have to find healthy ways for our families to use it.
Right. And also remember, there's a lot of wonderful things about social media. You can connect with people you haven't seen in years. There's really adorable things on TikTok. And so try not to demonize it totally, and your kids will come towards you if you do that.
All right. So have that conversation, talk it out, put it in their hands to say, what are the pros and cons of this one? And I think when you look at the milk crate challenge, there's a lot more cons than pros. Am I right?
Absolutely.
All right. Lori, thank you for coming on. We appreciate your insight this morning. And we hope parents and students take note and, save themselves a trip to the already overburdened hospitals.